He shot 80 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And two guys, then the Germans would say, anybody hurt, raise your hand. And the darn fools would raise their hand and the Germans go over and shoot them in the head.
But there were two guys that played dead.
They saved our lives.
So they came running up out of Malmedy. And I'm just going from his stories in the past. They came running up out of Malmedy up this hill. And John's Jeep was just getting ready to drive down there. And this one guy,
He said, don't go down there all the way. They killed everybody down there.
they killed all these young Americans.
Of course, they killed a lot of the unarmed guys.
And so these two guys came running up and saved John's life, pretty much. One guy's neck was bleeding, and he told the Jeep full of John's people, don't go down there. They killed everybody. And then he just kept on going.
Yeah,
They couldn't even catch him to put him in their Jeep.
We couldn't even tell them to load up on the truck. But they were running in the right direction. I was in charge of communication, telephones.
So they had real cables. I mean, not like now, but the cables were very thick, right?
Yeah.
And they laid them 10 miles at a time between the generals. And then what would happen during the day?
What do you mean?
The Germans would cut your
At
cables.
night, he'd go out at night and cut our cables. And the switchboard operator would call me up and say, Sarge, I can't reach so-and-so. So I knew that cable was cut, so I'd have to go out there with the crew. And we'd trace it till we found it and spice it back up again.
And then when you got to your mom's and dad's house,
Yeah.
it was a surprise.
My mother had a table in her dining room. My God, it was longer than from here to that wall. And they were having dinner. So I knocked on the door. One of my sisters came to the door. They didn't know I was coming home. And she opened the door and she looked out and she said, he's home! And all hell broke loose. They all jumped up from the table and came running.